Hey, everybody, welcome back to Sunday with our Demon of the Month. This month, still kicking along, Scoops and Mischief. Hellfire Radio, check them out on hellentertainment.com. All their links you can find there on hellentertainment.com for Scoops and Mischief. Also, today, as I start to play the music, we have the Toking Dead as our guest today, coming on about 8:25, 8:30. Good bunch of guys there. We'll continue to ask them questions of what's going on in their world. And what a stressful day it has been. Welcome.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, everybody?
Happy summer, right?
Happy
summer.
Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Hope everyone's playing it safe and social distancing as much as possible.
Nope.
You haven't been social distancing since ever.
Since ever.
That's all right. That's fair. I get it.
So you noticed when we came in today, we didn't say the Sunday shit show.
Got a name change for y'all. We're actually super excited about it. Who's dropping it?
Pete, do you want to drop the name?
No, I'm going to give it to you. El Presidente. El Presidente, I'm going to let you do the honors.
We are now Sinner Sundays.
Sinner Sundays.
Sinner Sundays.
Welcome.
In Hell We Trust. So welcome.
Yes, our slogan is now "In Hell We Trust."
Yes.
So
welcome.
That's it. We're established now.
Welcome to Sinner Sundays, where we will be sinning on Sunday. Also, like last week, share the show if you can. We have
cool raffles.
We have a great raffle that we will announce later on in the show. Again, only way you can get in on the raffle is if you share.
Share.
Also, go and like the Hellfire Facebook. If you do not like their Facebook page and you share, there's a possibility we won't see your share.
Yeah.
Because we'll be blocked by your privacy settings like we had last week.
Yeah, so
some of you got asked out. We apologize, but nothing we can do about it. So go and hit that like button on Hellfire Radio. Hit the like button on Hell Entertainment. It was a stressful 5 minutes trying to get this shit going.
It was. We had a little sound issues to come in with the show.
So let me ask one question. Are we going to do something different this week, or how we actually issue the raffles and inform people how it's going to be done?
We're just going to do it via the shares again this week.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Via the shares, and we got a nifty little pinwheel. Look, I gotta go this way. It goes like this. We put all your names in it.
And it goes like this.
And we post that.
I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
Well, if you're listening, I just said it prior to that. So.
Yeah. Hello.
Jeez, fire coming out of y'all.
Yeah, it's fire today. But thank you, everyone. Last week was a killer show. A lot of shares, a lot of likes.
That was
Please
awesome.
Keep it up. We appreciate your support.
Sure do.
Right now, we are going to hop into our bands of the week.
Bands of the week. I'm first.
Ashley is first. We're going to play a video from her band of the week. It was a killer show.
Oh no, that's us talking. Oops.
People are giving me feedback that I don't want. But here's Ashley's show.
Yeah.
That was a hard cut.
Hard cut. That's all right. So that was Blacktop Mojo, my pick of the week, which I also got to do an interview with the singer Matt James this week. That'll be up on all of our websites tonight. So make sure you head and check that out. It's pretty cool.
Check it out.
Check it out.
It's a pretty cool interview slide that I had made. It was love this band. So actually found they were brought to me by someone on Facebook, tagged me in them in a warehouse. And in the warehouse, they were singing In the Air Tonight. And it's like very cool. It's just totally acoustic. And I was like, I really enjoyed it so much that now I'm a giant fan of this band. Another thing that sucked for me a little bit, in January, I was supposed to go shoot them, but the show was 2 hours away and it was like naturally an ice storm. So I couldn't go, but that's all right. Gonna be able to shoot them when they come back around. Can't wait. So a couple of facts. They're from Texas, east part of Texas. They formed in 2012 by the drummer and the singer. So the drummer is Nathan Gills and the singer is Matt James. The guitar players are Ryan and Kenneth, and the bass player is Matt Curtis. Really good band. They hit, number 19 on the Billboard charts for their hard rock album, I should say. Clearly, I'm reading my notebook today, people.
I'm going to be reading my phone because it was a lot.
That's all right. What else do I have on them? So they formed in 2012, ran the whole like bars, nightclubs, did everything they had to do to get out their music out there. And for the album Burn the Ships, they went, and one of their co-producers was a Samson who did Stones, like a bunch of really great bands. And they're just about the end of May, I think the 29th. Actually, that's a couple days. They're putting out an EP called Static. And when I was talking to the singer, these songs were written for Under the Sun, which is the album he had just released, I think in 2017 or 18, I want to say. And he was like, there was just no room for these songs, but we love them so much that we wanted to put out an EP. So that's my band, Blacktop Mojo. That's what we're listening to.
You got way more than I do.
Yeah, well, I really like this band. Not that I don't like all my bands that I picked, but I'm like a wicked fan of this.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, they're really nice people. They're really nice cats. And yeah, can't wait. Can't wait to shoot them. Can't wait. Fun hard rock southern band. So
everybody check them out.
Check them out.
That's what we do here.
Who's is it Peach next?
Peach is next.
So Peach, we're gonna play a video from one of your bands, from your band that you chose.
Yeah, my band's called. My band of the week is Slaves. It's a post-hardcore band out of Sacramento, California. So check out this short clip, and we'll get into it afterward.
See how you doing? Never mind, that's a lie, I've been going through it. I had a good thing, but I blew it. It wasn't her fault and she knew it. Tell me, what kind of man am I supposed to be when the lines the razor blade made are faded? Is there really any hope for me if a simple conversation's complicated? I know everything I've ever done wrong. That kind of memory won't let me move on. Though there's bound to be some things that you ain't told me. I can never be ashamed of your homie. I wouldn't talk to a friend the way I talk to myself. See the voice in my head really needs some help. I wouldn't talk to a friend the way I talk to myself. See the voice in my head really needs some help. Step inside, this is my confession. I let resentment turn into a deep depression. I spend the next 5 lines asking bad questions. How could I hit rock bottom, never learning a lesson? Do I deserve this hurting?
right. Hard cut.
So there's another hard cut there. So caught me a little bit surprised, but
it does that.
So getting into it. So luckily, Ashley's had the chance to actually shoot this band, and she had a great experience with them. Slaves is a band that they debuted in June of 2014 with an album called Through Art We Are All Equal, and that was a killer album. And then they had subsequent albums, Routine Breathing and Beautiful Death. And then after that 3 albums, they kind of parted ways with their original singer in 2019. Replaced their original singer with Matt McAndrew, who you heard just now. They wasted no time getting back in the studio. They started writing a new album that's due out in 2020 called To Better Days. And they've released 2 singles to date in 2020. One called Bury a Lie, which was released January 31st. And the video that you saw, Talk to a Friend, was just released March 27th. And I'm digging that song a lot. It kind of speaks to me a little bit because if you really listen to the words, nobody's harder on you than you. And I'm that way a lot. You think the world's closing in around you and you're helpless or whatever. But if you just take a deep breath, sometimes it's not bad if you just live outside your own head once in a while. So I'm going to leave it at that.
Yeah, he has a beautiful voice. And I'm pretty positive he actually he was on American Idol.
Yes, The Voice.
The Voice, okay, yeah.
The Voice, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of I've actually heard before I had the opportunity to shoot them too that they're kind of dicks, and honestly they weren't. I went with Smalls and me and her met the whole band. They were wicked cool and wicked nice. So a misconception, I guess.
Right. To each their own.
The Slaves is awesome. Hey, check them out.
Check them out. Sometimes you need to give yourself a break. Sometimes things aren't so bad.
This is a valid point. If you think they are bad, like you said, reach out, talk to someone, because,
we all need that sometimes for sure.
I mean, I posted something today on Facebook, and I think you reshared it about I wish life was like in the pit. You see someone down, you pick them up.
Absolutely.
And that couldn't be more of a truer statement than anything I've ever probably heard. It's all, as cliche it is, it's all be kind and help one each other out.
It all relates back to the pit.
Exactly.
Not wrong.
Speaking of the pit, we have the Toking Dead in the pit tonight.
We do. I'm super pumped. Those guys are awesome.
Yes. More on them, more on the giveaway shortly. We're going to roll into my band, I guess. My band is From Hell. It's just what they are, From Hell.
Yeah,
it's a fitting name. It's a fitting name. So we're going to play a little snippet of them, and then we'll get into a little bit of their facts of what I can conjure up in this next 45 seconds. Welcome back. There's 3 hard cuts, That was From Hell with The Walking Dead. Fitting for tonight's show. Again, not my typical genre of music, but again, trying to expand horizons. From Hell is from, the Bay Area out in San Francisco. They are a heavy metal horror concept band. They feel that each one of their recordings is intended to be its own horror story.
That's cool.
Which is kind of interesting.
Very interesting. I like that.
The first one they did, Ascent from Hell, it's about a corpse that wakes up in hell and finds he must go back to Earth to find the soul that still lives inside the body of the priest and drag it back to hell.
Okay. I like that.
And yes, I am reading from. I am so reading. There's nothing I can do about it.
It's funny.
You know what we're going to do going forward? We're going to have an unprepared thing going. Unprepared.
I mean, only when you go. Just kidding.
Get that unprepared button and that little sound effect.
Yeah.
Give him the hook. He's fired. I'm gonna get a phone call. Scoops is texting me right now. I might be fired.
Hope not. Let us finish the show.
I honestly don't have a lot of information. I am horrible.
No, but that was good, man. It was fast.
But From Hell, check them out. Fromhell.net, .net.com.
Okay.
Instagram, Facebook. Give them a shout. Give them a listen to. Give them a like. I promise next week I'll be a lot better with my facts.
Hey, I'm not judging you.
It was rough. It's rough.
You did good.
Oh, you can't do everything great.
Are we sure? It's not the shit show anymore?
No,
it's good. It's good.
It's Sinner Sundays.
It is Sinner Sundays.
With the Z. Duh.
So let's make sure that we're, guys, share that page out, share it to the big group, share it to your friends.
Share. We got cool prizes.
You know what?
Or raffles.
We're gonna
prizes. Whatever.
See if you guys. So the Toking Dead guys have graciously given us issues 1, 2, and 3 of their comics signed. So tonight we're gonna do 3 raffles. And
what?
3.
Well, it's opposite. I was over here. I was like,
yeah. Anyway, the more times you share into a page, different pages, the more times you are entered.
Yes. The more you hit the share button,
the more you're entered.
The more you're entered to win stuff. And of course, that includes a little bit of Hell merch, a little bit of A Grace merch. We got Amy Young merch now, part of that package, and we're gonna have more merch.
Yeah, a lot of our people are gonna start sending some more stuff in. So the more shares we get, the bigger the package is going to be.
Yeah. And who doesn't like a big package?
We are sinning.
Hey.
Come on, the door was wide open.
Hey, if the door's open, you're busting in like the Kool-Aid man.
Just trying to kick the screen there.
Let's not give me any more heart attacks.
Oh, was that too close?
No, but...
I was showing my pink sock.
You're showing your pink sock?
Yeah.
Wow, we got weird here.
Whatever.
I know
we make it weird.
We do make it weird. Let's get weird. Toking Dead guys will be on shortly. What else is going out there in the music world? People in the comments, we see you.
Well, so we actually read something today about System of a Down. I'm going to say the singer's name wrong, so I don't even know if we should try. Serge?
I don't know.
Anyways, you all know who I'm talking about. He had said, because a lot of people are like, it's been 15 years since last System of a Down album. And everyone's like, what the fuck? We want new music. And honestly, he was like, listen, we tried, but we cannot be on the same page, the same creative page. So we don't want to ruin what System of a Down is and disappoint the fans if they come out with something that's a complete mess, because like I said, they're just going to be on the same page. Cool. That's a cool read. What else? There was a couple musical things that I saw.
So I got one. So Raven Black just dropped their new video.
Oh, good call.
And our own Mary Silas just did a review. So check that review out on Hell Entertainment coming up in the next day or two. Or whenever Dave gets it up. They did a great job on the video. They made it. That video had personal meaning to them, and please, everybody check that out.
Since you brought that up, I actually have the video here ready to go. So let's play a snippet of that video. I know it's already been played. on Hellfire, but we want to support our friends out there at Raven Black.
Outstanding.
So let's give that a shout.
I'm drowning in my history. If I lame all the years I'm choking down all my sins, what the hell is happening? Trying to resist pain, crippling my hands, dry, wounding onto everything. What is it you want from me? Giving you the best I can, but you're still living in the end. Why am I so blind? I can't see the light.
Hard cut number 4.
Doesn't give me a warning. Like, over here.
I know. Yeah, that was Raven Black with their newest video. You can check them out on all social media sites. Raven Black. You can check their sites out off of hellentertainment.com. Like Peach said, we will have Mary's review up there, and a link to all their sites. A link to pre-order their album with the keys.
With the key, don't forget.
If you guys tuned in a few shows ago,
I was gonna say, what we're talking about, go to hellentertainment.com.
You know what the keys are. The keys get you in the next door.
And whatever that next door is depends on what color key you get. I don't know what the keys mean. She just mentioned keys. I want all the keys.
I ordered. I can't wait to see what color my key is.
Because I want keys.
So see there did. Sean actually did a live video today. So if you want to check that out,
yep,
you should. Because it was a really cool acoustic. Him and his guitar. I loved it.
We actually got to do a shoot yesterday.
Oh my gosh, we did get to do a really cool shoot yesterday.
With a good friend of ours, Christina. And it wasn't a front step project shoot.
It was so boring. I told you.
I like them. They're boring, yes.
Kept the camera warm, but now I'm like, all right, let me take pictures.
Well, we did a killer shoot yesterday. Cemetery, Harleys, outfit changes.
It was dope.
Look for those.
Will be out shortly.
Those are coming soon. I'm trying to beat Ash to finish mine first.
Are you?
I am.
Is that a thing? I haven't touched mine yet.
Well, you better get going.
Okay.
Well, you're usually quicker than I am anyway, so.
Well, I was doing other things.
Those Smalls. Happy belated birthday to Smalls.
Yes.
Hey, Nikki.
You know, she's what, 25? Looks like she's 4 years old because of her height.
Is she 25?
I don't know.
24.
I don't know.
She's a baby.
She acts like she's 10.
Ouch. Jesus. Oh, what are we drinking today?
Today's Monster Juice.
I don't.
Pacific Punch.
No. Let me smell that.
Smells like fruit punch.
All right, it does smell good.
Jeez.
I got smart wording.
So if you guys have questions, a brief rundown.
Everybody knows what I got.
Yeah, you got pussy beer.
You bowed.
Quick rundown on the guys of Toking Dead, which we got one of the guys in the back room now. Comics, zombies, weed. That's what you get. Sorry, Christina, we don't have any bang.
Where's the bang?
Christina likes to drink her bang.
Yeah. I'm more of a rain type of person. So.
I'm a monster guy.
Also, real quick, I just want to say that we are definitely looking for sponsorships.
Yep.
Sponsorships. Like, if you guys sponsor us, like, obviously we'll plug the shit out of you because we're awesome, honestly, with doing that. And, yeah, we'd love to link up. You sponsor us, we'll sponsor you, that kind of thing. Let's go. Let's network. Let's build this a little bit more while we still waiting for shows and life to hop back on track a little bit, you know?
And as we wait too, we're also looking to expand the photography portfolio of shooters throughout the country. So when this does break, we can just flood the states of shooters and really take over, do the hell takeover.
Yeah, if you guys know any photographers out there.
If you're a photographer.
If you're a photographer.
Writers, reviewer, anybody. Let's go. Send it in hellentertainment.com, hellentertainment@gmail.com. I think at this point, we're going to bring in Ben and Jeff
from
the Toking Dead.
Let's do it. Hunt.
Let me.
Hi, Ben. Hello.
Hey.
Hi,
Hey, guys. How are you?
What's
How
up,
you
guys?
guys doing?
Good. How are you? How are you?
I am awesome. I'm 2 martinis deep.
Oh, perfect.
Attaboy.
Outstanding.
Wait, did you run the 18 plus at the beginning of the show?
No, you're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
We're good.
All right. Well, Jeff said he's 2 martinis deep, so I was gonna say, oh fuck.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
They're supposed to be taking us to hell tonight. We're not supposed to be taking them to hell.
Yeah, I've been there for years. I've already been there.
We're there together.
Right?
All
Right?
right.
And all these people behind me are joining.
I know. I love that.
That's a killer
by the
backdrop.
way.
You
That's
know?
awesome.
Let me see if I can get out of the way. There we go. Get the full effect.
That's a good one. I love that.
Well, I think we need that one for our
Yeah,
studio.
I like that a lot.
I'm not that
Dude, it's just a green screen.
Crazy?
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to get a green
Yeah,
screen.
if you're running StreamYard, man, you just grab a green screen. Actually, this is a heavy lime green blanket that my wife had in like a hope chest or some shit.
Perfect. Are you serious? That's why she kept it. She knew one day you would need it. That's why she kept it.
Well, no, she married him. She has to have a hope chest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the old ones. It still locks.
That's awesome.
As long as she's not putting you in the hope chest and locking it.
That's what I'd be doing.
It's where I sleep, bro.
Is that where you go for timeouts?
Yeah.
For Ben's quiet time?
That's it, man. That's it.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us, taking some time out tonight and coming on. We truly appreciate it. Thank you for the comics for the giveaway today.
And for our custom comic.
And our comic as well. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're so welcome, man. Thanks for having us on.
Of course.
Thank you guys for having us on. This is great.
Absolutely.
You want to tell our viewers here a little bit about what you guys do?
No.
Well, I fuck with Ben.
You don't have to.
Well, already then. I guess we're done.
Wait, what, Jeff? I'm sorry.
I said, I fuck with you, you fuck with me, and that turns into a comic.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how it started. So to give a quick backstory, so we are trying to educate through adult humor the positive effects of medical cannabis. So we find out by mistake, because we're the main characters in the comic as well. We find out by mistake that if you give zombies, we call it cannabis because it's all forms. It could be THC, it could be CBD, it could be the CBG. You know, all the strains, all the forms. We won't get into that. What?
Dude, it's fucking weed.
And hence the second martini has kicked in, folks.
I did.
You're in for a treat. And a gummy?
I'm waiting till yeah.
All right. Well, hold on. Fuck that then. I got to catch up to Jeff. So
hey, fair enough.
So anyway, we find out by mistake, that if you get them stoned,
hey honey,
they bounce off walls. They eat cupcakes. They don't want to tear you apart. When they come down, they subconsciously realize it alleviates the pain they have for flesh, hence making them want more of our weed. That kind of sums it up in a nutshell, but it's slapstick humor. It's definitely rated R. Nobody under the age of 18 should read this comic.
Yeah, these are show viewers on here. The issue.
That's the newest one. That's issue 3.
That's right. It's opposite.
3.
So this is the newest.
Shout out to Jay Moores. He did the cover of issue 3. Incredible work.
Get this so closer. Oh, it's opposite. It fucks with me. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I know, because like everybody's on this side, but no, they're really on that side.
Bring them all over.
My favorite thing about the cover of issue 3 is that Piper shows her ass crack.
Oh, you like that? Oh, okay.
See, now I'm the opposite. The issue that you were just holding up, that's issue 1. In issue 1, it used to be page 17, so we put ads in there, but in issue 1, Piper's in the shower.
Oh, well, there you go.
So she's got a shower scene.
I mean, I'm kind of digging this one on issue 2. I mean, her boobs are pretty big.
Well, that's actually a great issue too. I mean, we've had the pleasure of working with multiple artists for all phases of this. Jeff and I are the creators. We are the writers. We collaborate on the editing. Well, actually, no, that's bullshit. He does all the editing. I don't fucking edit any. I send him 35 pages, one sentence. Figure it out.
That you just held up was done by Steve Levine.
Okay.
Issue 2.
Issue 2, the one you just held up, the one with the big tits. Yep, that one. That was done by Steve Levine. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
One of the original artists.
Yeah.
That's badass.
Yeah. The interior of that one was done by Aaron Bulldog. So we had a separate interior artist from the cover artist. Now, we did that with all the comics, with the exception of the one that we personalized to you guys. That entire cover and comic was done by a kid out in California named Eric Yep. So he did a phenomenal job. And then Jeff and I decided, we need to raise some money here somehow. So we opened up sponsorships and various things to put in the comic using our ties with the cannabis industry. And
that's awesome.
You know, it's kind of helping bring the community along, so people reach out and they get to go in the comic. On the one that you held up there, issue 2, right on the building, there's an emblem that's actually a company.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, and through the comic book, you'll see. Oh, actually, all 3 of those, you'll see various hidden Easter eggs like that, but you'll also see full page ads for cannabis companies. Right. Various forms, you know.
Well, and cannabis companies, and then some, you know.
Oh, and then some. Yeah, that's right too. I forgot. Yeah, we have
non-cannabis companies that get involved.
Yeah, well, yeah, they absolutely do. I just keep forgetting about them. Because I went to a cookout at 2:00. I mean, come on, I'm in a freaking cookout coma. Before we go too much further, I got to say, Diggs.
Yes.
I saw it was your anniversary today.
It is my anniversary today.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Mine was 3 days ago.
Oh, happy anniversary to you as well.
Absolutely.
Wow.
How many years into a life sentence do you have?
12 years married, 16 together.
I'm married 11, together 16 this July.
Whoa.
Shit, you guys are making me feel old.
We're making you feel old?
32 years married. Together.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, your anniversary's next month.
Oh, must be a real gold prize, like a prize piece to you all this time.
Well, I don't have a big dick, so it's got to be that.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Perfect.
Oh, man, look at that. See, we've only been on the show, folks, for like 6 minutes, and Jeff is in the gutter.
There you go.
That's okay.
In the gutter already.
Like
that should be the backdrop. You should just have like the Pennywise steel grate in front of you the whole fucking time. Done.
It's all short down here.
Yeah.
Short down here.
Yeah,
I know you guys. So you guys, like, I know you travel a lot. Obviously, you're in the same boat with us, but not having any festivals or Comic Cons for you guys. I know you do like a lot of cannabis fests as well.
Yeah.
Well, it can get hard because we try to vary what we're doing.
We're talking about events here, right? Not your dick again. Oh man, you said it got hard. I don't fucking know what he's doing.
Well, stop touching the fucking thing.
Hey, my hands are right here. Dude, Pete, on my screen, PJ's above you, so I don't know what's going on that side of the screen, but
hands above the desk.
I've been smiling the whole time, so you never know.
I was going to say something. I don't know what I was going to say. The hard part that we run into is that, being, heavily involved in the cannabis, community, and obviously the comic book industry, and now, horror fest, music festivals and stuff like that. It gets really difficult to try to figure out which events you're going to go to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what we're finding is that, and Ben will attest to this, when we go to a Comic-Con, half of them are fucking stoners.
100%.
Absolutely.
Sure, they're stoners.
And we do a cannabis event, and we hear conversation. People are talking about fucking Spider-Man.
Right.
So they all cross over.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
and everybody loves music. I mean, you know,
Yes.
it can be all forms of music. I mean, I'll listen to anything from, believe it or not, classical to forms of country, all the way up to
name a fucking classical.
Mozart.
Go ahead.
Obviously,
Bach.
he's gonna say Mozart. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's. What about like Yanni and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, I listen to Yanni on occasion, but not, you know, it's not my first choice. But I'll listen to anything from that all the way up to death metal. You know, I mean, I have a cousin that's a drummer in a death metal band, so you know, I hang around with some of these people.
some of these people.
Some of these people.
I'm not affected.
Squirrel.
I'm a
Squirrel moments.
Sorry, get a little sidetracked.
No, but that's great. I know you're doing like big things and comics doing extremely well. I know you had like a little bit of trouble with the Walking Dead for a little bit.
Yeah.
Friggin' assholes. Like, go away.
Here's something for Mr. Robert Kirkman.
Nice.
Ooh, that's 2 martinis, folks. You generally don't do that. Usually it's, and you don't see it.
Yeah. Well,
That's what she said.
That started September of 2017.
17, yeah. Are you guys still going through that right now? I know. So people who don't know and are listening, they're actually trying to sue them.
No,
well, they're trying to shut down our trademark.
Wrong.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they did that, they can't sue us.
Right.
Oh, perfect.
It's a trademark opposition.
Yeah.
So we filed for our trademark August of 2017. We received the first letter September of 2017. They wanted us to drop everything we were doing and basically go away. And we said,
no.
You can't.
Yeah. And we literally, 3 weeks ago, finally sent in all our final trial bullshit that has to go in front of the judge. So now it's really up to the judge.
It's up to the judge to decide.
You know, which could take up to 2 years, they said. So
no, up to a year, 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. In this pandemic, sorry. And everything else that's going on. I mean, a year, 2 years, we've already been dealing with it for 3 friggin' years, you know. It's kind of getting, you know, like I think I explained it once. It was kind of like being ass raped by a cactus with no lube.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So,
you know,
that's
sounds like it would be.
Well, hey, look at man, we're on Hell Entertainment on Hellfire Radio, so we're just gonna bring you to hell.
Absolutely.
We encourage that. Please do.
Okay.
Jeff had no clue what to say just now. He was like,
no, I had thoughts go zip, 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 zip.
It was mental images, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was images, nothing formulated.
Oh, dude, it's already written down for book. The actual what a lot of people don't know is the comic was written in book form. So the entire first book is complete, but we released
So's two.
The second book. Oh no, that's book 1, part 2 that you're talking about with the comics that we pulled the comics from. I'm talking about the entire first book, which is about 6.5 comics.
Okay.
Yeah. We've released book 1, part 1, which is the first comic. It's a full-length story of that comic. Book 1, part 2 is issues 2 and 3.
Okay.
Together, it's a full-length story. But anyways, book 1 is finished, and book 2 has already started being written and collaborated and things. And yeah, there's some pretty fucked up ways of dying.
Yeah, that's great. That's
it's not nothing we do is normal. Nothing we do is normal.
I love it. That's perfect.
Other than maybe the gun, the one gun scene in the first one, but that's just because Piper's like she's a 6-foot redhead, swings for the other team, and I'm just one of the characters.
She's a lesbian.
Okay, she's a lesbian. She's a lesbian. She's not bi. She's just a lesbian. So, but my hopes and dreams are to get her to switch. You gotta read the comic.
You got to keep it interesting.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
We don't discriminate.
Now,
So
is it issue 4 that we introduced Piper's partner?
No, I think that's issue 5. Issue 4 is the new character.
Okay, so issue 5 is when the other
I think it's issue 5. Yeah.
Piper partner comes in.
Yeah.
has issue 4 been released yet?
No. Issue 3 literally was just released in April.
So where can people find the comics to like order, buy, etc.?
Ways, go to our Facebook page and just click the Shop Now button right there. You can send us an email to thetokingdead@gmail.com, or just go to Etsy and search for The Toking Dead.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, the website's actually up and running, but it's not fully functioning yet. It's something that we're working on.
And that's my fault because I'm a little behind the 8 ball on that. I've been quarantined.
Totally get it.
It happens, man. It's not his fault.
The website is in progress.
Yeah.
Website is
stilltoking.com.
Why'd you say that? Now everybody's going to go to it. It's not.
Go ahead. Go check it out. There's nothing you can do there. You can't even buy anything yet. You can go there and be like, oh, well, this page looks cool.
Now you're just putting pressure on Jeff to go finish it.
Exactly.
No, because see, that's part of how we are. Nothing we do is rushed.
Right.
You know what I mean? It took us a year to produce the first comic. And then it was about 8 months for the second. And then we were like, let's go every 6 months. That's a comfortable pace for the artists that we work with, whoever they may be, because they're always different.
It takes the artist at least 4 months to do that.
Which is so great. I think that's amazing. I love that. I like that you guys use different artists every time as well. Like
like the variant cover, which is the first one, which is more the black and whitish looking cover that you held up. That cover was done by Joe St. Pierre. Now, if people don't know who Joe St. Pierre is, he did all the #1 selling Spider-Man covers in history.
Oh wow, that's badass.
Yeah. And then, like Jeff said, issue 3, the cover was done by Jay Moores, who's worked for Dynamite and multiple other industries, artistic shit.
Right. And Jay Moores is actually on the top of the list right now for the interior of issue 4.
Yes. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. The gentleman that did the interior of issue 3 was from Brazil. His name was Marcelo Salazar. Great artist, just really hard to communicate with.
Right. Yeah, that could definitely be tough for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. There was a few things that got a little fucked up, but it worked out fine. You know what I mean?
It's a comic book.
Sometimes
yes.
Sometimes you got to let things flow the way that it's supposed to flow naturally, because when we hire an artist, we want them to portray the artwork as they see it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
makes sense.
What we write. You know what I mean? Because
absolutely.
I can't draw a stick figure cat. Who the fuck am I to tell an artist how to draw something?
I can draw a mean stick figure cat.
Yeah.
I can't draw a straight line with a ruler.
Well, I can draw the Kilroy dude. I can draw one of those.
I love that.
Hey, PJ, you gonna say something?
I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, man, my boy PJ, would they mute your fucking mic or something?
Yeah.
Man, I just get called out. I'm just along for the ride here.
Oh, so you're just going for the ride to hell with us?
Yeah.
He's along for the ride. PJ is our marketing. He's our editor. He rewrites, or not rewrites, but edits the reviews that come in. We like to give him migraines when writing reviews.
Oh, nice. No, that's kind of what I do with Jeff, because I do about 90% of the writing itself with help from Jeff. So Jeff will walk by, he'll read what I just wrote, he'll throw some things at me and walk away. And I'm like, oh! But then I'll sit down and I'll type out literally 10 pages, no punctuation, no capitalization, one fucking run-on sentence, and I just send it to him, and I'm like, here, you're the editor, have fun.
I feel that.
Oh yeah, I want to stick a cactus up his ass.
That makes sense.
That's going to be in issue 6.
The cactus up the ass.
Right. I'm not going to tell you how it fits there, but
somehow it gets inserted.
Well,
it just
you guys are also, other than our friend Don Seamus we had on, you guys are really, other than that, we've been doing bands and
right.
Obviously we keep the music alive, especially in this time. But I'm like,
oh, absolutely,
mix it up.
absolutely.
Get it
I
some
mean,
common.
we love a lot of bands, and you know, the way that we were introduced to, I'll call her A Grace on here,
Yeah.
was through her husband, you know, and her husband's dad is actually my tattoo artist.
Mine.
In his,
you know, and we just kind of were chatting one day, and Tyler was in there, and I was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and they're like, oh, we're playing the show, and then Jax called me up, and he's like, hey, they're opening for Saliva in Plymouth, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I'll go, and I was totally blown away. I was totally fucking blown away by their stage presence and everything else, and then I brought Jeff in, and we did the New Year's Eve thing with them, and it just kind of spiraled, you know, to our ride to hell with them now.
I may be older, but I still listen to heavy metal. I'm just very particular about what I listen to.
Yeah, but like Iron Maiden and Judas Priest isn't heavy metal anymore. It's on the fucking classic rock station.
Hey, but so was it Marilyn Manson, which is fucked up.
Right.
I was listening to a classic rock station, and like,
good thing we're not together, because he probably would have already slapped me.
Yeah. No, my metal is, I'm very specific and very particular about my metal, but I will listen to anything from John Denver to Manowar.
Yep.
All right.
Right.
You know
And well, he was at the New Year's Eve show. He actually, you know, when we had the guys on a couple of weeks ago, he said the same. He was like, you know, yeah, you guys were fucking tight. You know, the music, I was, you know, he's not my style normally, but yeah, I was impressed, blah blah blah, which was nice. You know.
Yeah.
I'm also a lyricist, so I tend to listen to music for the words.
Okay.
What it's trying to say, what it's trying to represent, and how they use the music to accentuate that.
Yep.
Which I like that.
Yeah. All right.
That's a bunch of crap. I just made that up.
Well, but he's right though, because Jeff and I actually both write poetry. You know what I mean? He's won numerous Golden Poet Awards. I think I've got 2.
Well, that's great.
That's awesome.
But he's right though. When you listen to a song, and that's why I can listen, like he said, I can listen to anything. It's not just about the musical background behind it, which does help, of course. But if the lyrics are written properly, you can actually read into what that person is saying, you know. And they say a lot of musicians write from personal experience.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, so you can pretty much figure out somebody's life just by listening to the music.
Lyrics have
I mean, I'm in the process right now putting my book together. 40 years of poetry, basically.
That's amazing. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Well, there's
great.
hundreds. You know,
that's great. It must be like, obviously you have like a nice flow and way of writing. Like for me, because I can't shoot shows right now, I've been trying to expand my writing as well for album reviews and just in general writing, creative writing. Actually, I've written a couple things and post them up anywhere, but
most of the stuff that I write, it's literally, I call it a diary in lyric poetry form.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because the best writing is either, like an emotional from the heart, the love kind of shit, right? Or anger.
Okay.
That's what makes the best poetry.
Just getting deep over here. I like it.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say he gets deep, because then people are gonna be taking that the wrong way with the cactus.
Dude, you don't even deserve the tip.
Hey.
Not even.
Well, from what you said earlier, it's not very big, so you can probably fuck a Cheerio without breaking it.
That's true. That's it.
A bagel, maybe.
Peach, what you got up there? You got any questions for the guys?
I don't know. I'm just kind of.
He's fucking horrified.
This is a little bit outside of my realm. You can't hear me still?
I got you.
Oh. No, I'm sorry. Like the whole comic world and everything is kind of like just outside of my realm of what I deal with. So I'm kind of learning. And
well, what about cannabis?
I started experimenting with some edibles.
Okay.
I retired. I'm
All right,
retired
repeat that
military.
because
So,
I couldn't hear a thing you said.
Oh, really? Retired military.
so yeah. So and
Well,
I had
thank you
my.
for your service.
I appreciate that. I had my hip replaced last year, so I was dealing with some stuff, and I don't like opiates, and I had to get off them as fast as I possibly could, and it honestly it helped me out amazingly. So, yeah, no, I like what you're doing. I mean, it made my nighttime and bedtime so much better.
So,
You were going to say something, Jeff?
yeah, for some reason I can't hear PJ. So would somebody like to tell me what he just said?
He's a retired vet. He uses cannabis for hip injury or hip replacement.
Yeah,
Hip replacement.
Yeah.
Hip replacement. So, and it helps him. That's in a nutshell.
Well, yeah, of course.
You know,
Yeah.
but, you know, a lot of we do more than just the comic book. I figured you were going to get into that because we do have 2 live streaming shows.
Yep.
One we do every Wednesday night, which is called Still Toking with. Excuse me. And that show could be about anybody. So don't be surprised if we hit you up sometime, PJ, and say, hey, listen, we're going to do a show on vets tonight. Would you like to come on? And we're going to talk about vets and cannabis.
Please do. I'd be honored if you did that. Yeah.
I think we actually have something similar maybe set up at the end of June already. Let me check with Jeff and see what we have for space. But we do all kinds of shows like that. But we do, you know, artists, music, as we mentioned earlier, Playboy Playmates, Playboy Playmates. Sorry, that was worth 2. Cancer survivors. You know, cancer survivors that use cannabis, you name it. And if it's interesting, we'll put it on the show. Cool. And then, you know, when we just started another one Sunday nights, actually we ran it an hour early so we could get ready to prep to come on here tonight. But it's usually from 6 to 7, and that's called Artistic Spotlight. And what that is it's geared towards anybody that's creative, crafty, artsy, that's losing money because of the cancellation of these events.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were trying to do something with musicians to get them on and maybe do like a Venmo and play some music and stuff like that. But, you know, the first ones we tried that with, you know, it didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I think fans at first were a little intimidated by that, but now they're like, all right, well, we kind of have to.
Everything's getting canceled.
Exactly.
Right.
So.
Hey, so not to cut you off,
It's
but
hurting a lot of people.
obviously Diggs has all my information. Can you get in contact with me? Because I'd like to talk to you more about that.
Oh, absolutely. Jeff and I aren't like the people that you want to talk to about what you should use.
Yeah.
And how you should use it. But we do know those people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We're trying to help educate, but there are people in the industry that are way more educated when it comes to the medicinal aspects, dosages, and things like that you should be doing. I mean, shit, I'm a low doser, man. I do 10 milligrams, wait an hour, another 10, and I just float like a bubble all day long on 10. You know? And then you get people like Jeff that is like 35 to 50, and he's just like, 2 martinis. You know?
Well, I make I don't do it all the time, but I do make a tincture teeny.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
So,
we're going to have to try that.
Yeah, you make some of that Green Dragon THC tincture, and a dropper in that, in a nice apple martini, and
you're feeling pretty good.
Oh yeah, it works.
Perfect. Hell yeah.
I live with chronic back pain, so does Ben.
As do I.
Yeah. I use CBD every single day.
Yep. I do too.
Yeah, and I'm basically, for the most part, I'm off my Motrin, and unless I pop a spine out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
same thing with me, man.
Yeah.
I'll swear by that.
Yep.
CBD companies we've done a lot of research with. We found some really reputable companies, but yeah, I do my tincture dose every morning, every afternoon, and I've been off the Motrins for 8 months.
That's great.
Like
it heals, it does. I also truly believe in that for sure. So the flower is power.
Guys, we got
power.
Oh, I mean, for example,
Go ahead. Sorry.
My mother-in-law is coming over tomorrow. She's 83, I think, 84. We tried with the CBD a couple of years ago, and my father-in-law's, oh, geez, oh no, oh boy, that's a marijuana, you know. So that wasn't working. Well, she just had her doctor's appointment, and they actually talked to the doctor about using CBD. And the doctor said, yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
100%.
You know what I mean? So they're coming over tomorrow. I'll be giving her some CBD gummies like she tried 2 years ago that worked fantastic. And now my father-in-law is kind of like, okay, I guess this is going to be all right. It's acceptable.
It's and it's growing a lot, which is good. That's great.
Yeah.
Love it.
Diggs was gonna say something.
We just got a couple of minutes left, guys, before we gotta end our airtime.
It happens so fast.
I know. When we get good guests and good conversations, it goes by so fast.
That's the problem when you put down 8 to 9 on a specific.
Right.
Because we put 8 to 9 and we stop like at 8:30.
Yeah.
That's a half hour early, asshole.
Well, we'll have to come and guest on your show sometime. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
we would love to do that.
Jeff.
We'll be plugging you guys all over our websites. So
Yep, all your information will be on hellentertainment.com. Anyone who's out there listening, go check out the guys at Toking Dead.
and share so you
Share-
can get these.
Share the show. You got a few minutes left to share to win the autographed copies that were so graciously donated by Jeff and Ben here. Anything else you guys want to plug before we have to let you go?
No,
We're filming a movie.
Oh, there's a teaser.
What'd you say, Jeff?
Jeff?
He said, anything else you want to plug? I said, no, she's downstairs.
I'm
Oh goodness!
gonna leave that
love
one alone.
Yeah, and she's downstairs going, yeah, he's gonna leave that one alone too.
Hey.
Ben, are you guys you're filming a movie based off the comic, I assume?
Based off the comic books, yes.
Is it going to be an animated movie or live action?
Live action.
Excellent.
Live action.
Two of us.
Yes.
Well, if you need any photographers in the area to help you out with it, hit us up.
Already have.
The day that it was announced, I got an instant message.
I'm sure you did.
The thing that Jeff and I are dealing with the movie, because we've had a lot of people reach out real quick, because I know you guys get a certain amount of time, is Jeff and I are looking at the sponsors. We're looking for the sponsorships to help fund the movie, because it's self-funded.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
And the producer, Loren Malloy, over at Happy Horrors Productions, is dealing with the casting, extras, photography, and all that, makeup, all of that. She's kind of, special effects. I saw somebody just piped in here with special effects. But yeah,
Christina.
A whole ton of different ways that people can get involved with this.
Yeah.
Just reach out to us.
All right.
Excellent.
We'll plug that too for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely plug that. We'll, be reaching out, looking out for that. Guys, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you guys so much.
Having us
hey,
on.
anytime, man.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
peace out.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You
Take
too.
care.
All right, that was the guys from the Token Den. Make sure
You go and check them out.
Check them out.
we're gonna end the show with PJ.
PJ wants
Got a
to.
little message for y'all, and
We got a video to end it out.
got a cool ass video to end it out. National anthem, right? Yeah.
Go ahead, Peach.
All right, so it's Memorial Day weekend. It's the unofficial start of summer, and everyone's all excited about the end of what normal school would usually be, or whatever you do to kick off your summer. But please, for tomorrow, before you kick off your family barbecues, your beach trips, whatever you're gonna do, remember those that came before you, our fallen troops, paved the way for you to be here today to do what you do right now. For that, my heart bleeds. I'm one of them. Luckily, I wasn't fallen, and I will just carry their honor with me till the day I die. Thank you very much.
The video that we're gonna play is footage that we took last year at the Wounded Memorial, at the Wounded Vets Run. And then my brother, Ashley's husband, Tyler, did a national anthem cover for us for a project we worked on last year. So we're gonna end the video and the show with this. Thank you, for everyone, all the vets still fighting over there, all the frontline servicemen fighting, women fighting, so we can do what we can do here. And Peach, thank you for your service.
Thank you. Yes.
To all the families with fallen vets, we appreciate their services. So Here we go. Good night, guys. See you next Sunday.
See you.
Bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bumpers in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that suspect